Hello, this is Tiffany Lives Tarot, and I'm Tiffany. This is a reading about relationships. And we're going to look right now at the scenario that is so-and-so going to come back to me. I get this a lot in my Facebook lives. Is so-and-so going to come back to me? And here's the thing. This reading is not about giving you a yes or no answer. Okay, this reading is about how to manage your emotions, your thoughts, yourself if you are in that situation where you just really want somebody to come back and you don't know what they're thinking, you don't know if it's going to happen or not. It's agonizing. So again, this is about what you need to know and do to take care of yourself if you're in that situation. So I'm just getting one more card here from my Romance Angel Oracle deck, and let's get started. Okay, the first thing you want to do is reconnect with your sense of God, universe, or your intuition, things like that. Because when we are kind of pining for somebody, like just really focused on that, and the ache that you feel in your body when you just want someone to come back, or you're just wondering about it, when we're in that place, we are completely disconnected from the light of the universe, from the light of God, the light of the goddess, like whatever it is, or your own intuition, if that's more your style. It's all the same. So the first thing you want to do is reconnect, because again, you're disconnected, and then we get very stuck. We get very stuck in like ruminating thoughts, or, we're not present. We're very much focused on God, well, this happened in the past, so what does this mean for the future? And then daydreaming about, what the reunion could look like and all the ways it would be different. And that's not focusing on what's real and what's right now. To clarify this further, we get the Hierophant. And in this particular deck, the Tarot of the Spirit, again, this is all about reconnecting with your intuition, with your guides. If you feel like you have a guardian angel, it is time to connect and ask for some peace of mind, a little bit of respite from the thoughts that you've been thinking, things like that, because it's hard to function after a while. All right, here's another thing to remember. When we're in this state that I just described, we are not attractive. We're actually pushing away. We're pushing away everything, and we're only attracting that kind of agony, that mental or emotional anguish that we're feeling over whether or not so-and-so is going to come back. And then we get so wrapped up in that energy that there's nothing left to attract that person or anyone to come back to us. It literally works like a repellent, like bug spray. So think of it that way. If you're stuck in your head about this, it's like you're spraying bug spray all around you, and no one's going to come back. Not that you want the bugs to come back, but it was a great analogy. All right, let's get a little clarification on this one. Okay. And so in addition to this, something that might help you out a little bit in reversing that is to take into consideration the fact that even if this person does come back, okay, you'll be entering into a new phase of your life. Because if you guys are in separation right now, then that relationship is going to come back in it. You want to be in a different place. You want your energy to be more elevated. You want to have grown spiritually, and, like gain some spiritual maturity, so to speak. You want to have learned something. And, while you've got your energetic bug spray going around, it's a really good time to take in Like, how are you growing from this experience, even though it's painful? Because this card here, this Nine of Water, this is all about emotional healing. And so, in this downtime, it's really time to focus on that, because if this person comes back, you want to be in a better place than you were before. You already broke up once or decided to take a break once, right? You don't necessarily want to just jump back into the way it was. It didn't work, right? So take this time while you're in separation to focus on your inner growth and how you want to be in a relationship and what you want to attract to yourself. They should be one and the same. All right, and we also have this release your ex in reverse. Now, it's a challenging message here, but until that person comes back, and you need to proceed as if they are not. And that doesn't mean that they won't. But if you're hanging your hat on just one particular person, you're not going to be able to move forward with your healing, because you're not making it about you at that point. You're making it about someone else, and you're making your happiness dependent on someone else coming back. You have no control over that, but you have control over yourself, and that's what you need to do. You need to focus on you. It doesn't matter what this person is doing, even though it's hard to divorce from that feeling. The best, most healing thing that you can do for yourself is to work on yourself and work on those issues that maybe contributed to the separation in the first place. Okay, now, from my Angel Oracle deck, we just got wait. Okay, now remember, wait doesn't mean no. It means wait. It means not right now. It means that while you're waiting, you need to focus on healing yourself so you can be a better version of yourself if you and this person decide to give it another go. Okay, and I'm hoping that this information is gonna just like put you at ease a little bit. It's so hard to be in that situation. And you need something to focus on that isn't that person. And what better thing to focus on than your own healing from the situation? Again, you don't want to go back to what you were before. You want to be a better version of yourself. All right, to finish this out here, we're gonna pick an oracle card, or it's going to pick me. Okay, now what we've got here is all that glitters in reverse. Now, this is a very direct sign to walk away, to stop thinking about or walk away from that situation. There is no point, regardless of that you want it to come back around, there is no point in focusing on that right now. That's hard to hear, right? It's really hard to hear. But again, you want to, before that happens, you want to have some emotional healing and some spiritual healing before the possibility of this person re-entering your life comes back around. Because the truth is, who knows? If you're healing well, you might even decide that you don't want that to come back around. But, that's another video. So I hope this helped. And if you'd like to extend this reading for yourself personally, please book with me at tiffanylives.com. I've got the links below. Please like my YouTube channel. I do Facebook Lives. I do some free readings a couple times a week. And if you book a reading with me, a portion of all my proceeds go to the Polaris Project, which helps the fight against human labor and sex trafficking. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.